Hey everyone, Bree here with the Carpenter Collective. It's time for a market update for Larimer County, and this month's numbers tell an interesting story. So whether you're wondering if it's still favoring sellers or if the tide is turning for buyers, let's get into it. Let's start with the headline numbers for June. For single family homes, the median sales price came in at $609,950, up almost 3% from last year. For townhomes and condos though, the median sales price was $417,450, down about 4.5% from this time last year. Next, the days on market. Single family homes are selling in about 59 days, which is down from 67 days this time last year. So homes are moving a little bit quicker than they were. Condos and townhomes are taking a bit longer, around 87 days. One more number worth knowing is the percent of list price received. Single family home sellers received about 99.2% of their asking price on average. That number tells you how much negotiation room buyers are actually getting right now, and it's not much. Okay, that's the snapshot. Let's break down what this actually means. If you are a single family homeowner thinking about listing, June's numbers are encouraging. Inventory tightened up quite a bit. The month supply dropped to 3.4 months, down 17% from last year, and that's edging back towards seller market territory. Combine that with homes selling almost 12% faster than last June, and listings are up over 6%. And you've got real momentum. Buyers are still out there and they're still paying close to full price. There is one caveat: pricing still matters even in a tighter market. Buyers today are more educated and more price sensitive than they were a few years ago. A home that's priced right out of the gate is going to see a faster days on market number. A home that's overpriced is still going to sit. If you own a townhome or a condo, the story is a little different. Prices softened about 4% year over year, and listings are down too. But here's the twist: inventory in that segment is dropping faster than demand, down over 25%. There are fewer competing listings now that could set up for better conditions for condo and townhome sellers later this year. So timing and strategy matter more in this segment than the single family side. What this means for buyers: if you are house hunting for a single family home, June is a signal to pay attention to. Inventory is shrinking and homes are moving faster, and sellers are getting nearly full price. That means less negotiation power and a higher chance of competing on a well-priced home in desirable areas. If you've been waiting on the sidelines for prices to drop, that's not really happening in the segment right now. Getting pre-approved and ready to move quickly is going to matter more in the second half of the year. If you're looking at townhomes or condos, you're in a different market. Prices are down, homes are sitting longer, almost 3 months on average, and sellers are receiving a slightly lower percentage of their list price. That gives you more negotiation room, asking for concessions, or simply taking advantage of time. This segment has real opportunity right now, especially for first-time home buyers trying to get into the market at a more accessible price point. What this means for the local community. Zooming out, what I find most interesting this month is that Larimer County's single family market is actually outperforming the broader regional trend. Across the wider Colorado market, active listings fell and days on market went up. But here in Larimer County, single family homes are selling faster than they were a year ago. That tells me local demand is here and holding up well, even as some of the local broader front range markets are cooling. At the same time, condos and townhomes slowed, and it's worth a watch from the community standpoint. That segment is often the entry point for first-time buyers and people who work here but are priced out of single-family homes. Softening prices can be a genuine opportunity for affordability, but the sharp drop in inventory, down 14% for new listings, means that fewer choices for buyers trying to get a foothold. Overall, Larimer County looks like a market finding its balance. Depending on what you're buying or selling, the conditions could work strongly in your favor. That's your June market update for Larimer County. If you are thinking about buying or selling and want to walk through these numbers and what they mean for you, your specific situation, or your specific neighborhood, reach out. The link is in the description to get a spot on my calendar. See you next month.